Welcome to my channel. I'm very glad you're here today. This is a calm space to listen to English, to relax and enjoy a story. You don't need to understand every word. Just let the words flow and let your mind feel comfortable. Today, we're going to explore the life of a true genius, Leonardo da Vinci. He was curious, inventive, and always asking questions. Even when faced with challenges, he never stopped observing the world. He combined art, science, and imagination in ways that were far ahead of his time. Leonardo was born in 1452 in Vinci, Italy. He was an illegitimate child, which meant he did not have the same privileges as others. He did not follow the traditional path of schooling. He didn't learn Latin or Greek in a formal way. Yet, he found freedom in this. From a young age, Leonardo spent hours observing nature. He watched birds fly, rivers flow, and shadows move across the hills. He was fascinated by how things worked. Why does water spiral when it moves? How do wings lift a bird into the air? What makes the human body move the way it does? He asked questions constantly, not expecting immediate answers, but letting curiosity guide him. When Leonardo became an apprentice in Florence, he learned painting, drawing, and sculpture. But for him, art was never only about appearances. He studied anatomy, dissected human bodies, and observed muscles and bones. He believed that to create something beautiful, one must first understand its structure. Leonardo carried notebooks everywhere, thousands of pages filled with sketches, ideas, and questions. He wrote many notes backward, from right to left, as if speaking to himself in a private code. Inside these notebooks, you can find studies of birds, inventions, rivers, clouds, and human faces. He did not separate art from science. Everything was connected in his mind. Imagine following someone like this. He returned to the same subjects again and again: water, light, motion, the human body. Even when projects were unfinished, he kept learning. Some paintings were never completed. Some machines were only sketches. But his mind never stopped working. Wait, take a moment to think about this. Have you ever asked a question and let it sit in your mind for years? Even small questions, like how a needle moves or how water spirals, can lead to discoveries far greater than you expect. Leonardo's curiosity never stopped. And that is what made him extraordinary. He did not fear being unfinished. To him, it was more important to explore, observe, and create than to finish quickly. He once said that learning is endless. And his life shows this perfectly. Patience, observation, and imagination guided him every day. Leonardo's story reminds us to slow down, to look closely, and to let questions guide our thinking. It also reminds us that creativity is not only about art or science, it is about seeing the world differently. Vocabulary section. Observe, to watch carefully. Curious, wanting to know more. Inventive, having new and clever ideas. Sketcher, to draw something quickly. Anatomy, the study of the body. Structure, the arrangement or organization of parts. Imagination, the ability to form new ideas in your mind. Experiment, to try new things, to test ideas. Discover, to find something new. Perspective, a way of seeing or thinking about something. Example sentences. Leonardo observed birds flying every day. He was always curious about the world around him. He drew a sketch of a flying machine. Leonardo studied anatomy to understand the human body. His imagination allowed him to invent many creative ideas. Wait, what do you think? Do you feel inspired by his curiosity? Have you ever noticed small details in the world and wondered how they work? You can try observing something today and think like Leonardo. Even simple observations can lead to big discoveries. If you enjoyed this story, or if it made you think differently about learning, please leave a comment and share your thoughts. I would love to know what inspires your curiosity and what stories you want to hear next. Thank you for listening today. I'll see you again in the next episode.